Yeah, so we grazed this back in, it was probably July. I'd have to look back on my notes, but it's growed back. We didn't graze it down very short at that time because it was beginning to be dry. And there's some summer annuals in here that have given us some growth. There's a big blue stem, giant blue stem there. And even the fescue's grown some here since it hasn't had any mouse chewing on it. So we'll graze them here. Maybe not take too much of it. Then run them down the road. We've got some milo stalks adjacent to another pasture we use that we can turn out on too, and then maybe bring them back by here yet another time this winter. We'll see if we get any moisture and just grow some more. This particular bunch of sheep, we've had some goats with them, and they seem to have learned to eat brush from those goats a little bit more than some other sheep that we've had. Travis has even seen them putting their front legs up on, like for instance that tree there or something, and eating some of the leaves up. They don't stand necessarily on their back legs without their front legs braced against something. So we'll see if they take down some of this brush here. That's a legume. Well, right next to that locust tree there. It's, I don't know, it grows in kind of swampy or wet pastures places. Wish nothing's swampy and wet right now, but this little spot here usually is. And then there's some over there you can see. They're grazing on that hedge tree too. And they naturally will eat some brush, but I do feel like having those goats with them, these have learned and eaten more than, well, some of our other groups that we haven't had goats with. So take that for whatever it's worth. Yeah, so I was checking with Travis, and he said we grazed this August 25th. This is, what, October 4th? So it's had well, I don't know, a little over a month rest with very little rain. I don't know how much, but I could say it's probably, it's probably 1 to 2 inches. I don't even know if it'd be that much, but honestly, it's probably closer just to 1. And that would have been a couple tenths at a time, maybe a 3/4. But I think it's just proper grazing it that first time through and leaving enough that had a lot of solar panels to collect sunlight, and when it did rain, it was ready to grow. So I'm real happy with the growth we have here. So we'll get, I don't know, several days of grazing here. There's, you might say 25 acres here. It's a 40 with the house and some CRP and stuff taken out of it. So, yeah, this will be good. Every day we can graze instead of feeding hay, you're saving money. Saving money is making money. And if you're in business, if you're going to stay in business, you have to be careful of the dollar or you'll be out of business. You have to make a profit. Hey guys, yeah, Travis and Quinn fixed this up with the wheels on it so we can pull this on down the road, you know, a mile or two or wherever we're going. This works a lot better. So I've showed this before, but maybe you're just tuning in. This is what we're doing for water right now. Those two tanks. A lot of times we'll pump out of a pond. We have a pump set up. Flows into this tank with a float on it. He's got these, Travis put these posts around there to keep the sheep from just getting in there and getting the hose tangled up in them, tearing it all up. So yeah, this is working pretty well now. We'll have to figure out some way to manage this in the winter time if we continue to do this, grazing this way through the winter. We have some crop residue fields we can graze if we can just figure out the water system, because it'll be, you know, be below freezing at least at nights and some of the days there through January, February. Well, I think it's taken care of. Fence is getting hot. I think they're taking care of that, hooking up the charger. So okay, y'all have a good day now.